Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life with Marian and Joe. And in today's episode, I'm going to be taking a look back at some of our fall decor for 2023 and see what I did last year. It's weird how quickly I forget things that I did, so that's why it was important for me to take a look, and I thought I'd review it with you as well. This is the music room, and I did some golds with neutrals in there, and as you can see, I created this arrangement on the side of the piano that cascaded down the side of the piano. I included some gold pumpkins, which I spray painted. Those are the Dollar Tree pumpkins, and I added in some neutral colored leaves as well as some pine cones. And I wanted to kind of make like this dramatic statement off the side of the piano. I did like it last year. I will not repeat that this year at all. I'm going for something that is way simpler in design and look, just something to make an impact when you look into the music room. I compensated for the elongated arrangement on the right side of the piano with an asymmetrical garland on the mantle on the left side. And again, I did the same elements with the gold and the neutral pumpkins and the leaves and whatnot. Once again, I will not be repeating this kind of arrangement on my mantle this year. I'm going to keep it way more simple because I need to start Christmas way earlier, so I can't go crazy in my fall decorating. But I do want something dramatic and a punch. I do like this. I like the way it looks. When I look at it, I was happy with what I created. I don't know if I needed the hanging side. I think that is absolutely beautiful right there. And, I think I should have just cut it off right at the end of the mantle. But I had this thing where I was trying to create balance. Now in the dining room, I created a few different vignettes. This was a fantasy vignette that I created for the dining room table with the rich colors of the burgundies and the apple green pumpkins, which I painted. And you're going to see them in a moment. What I did was I created this cascade off the side of the table. I was really big into cascading last year. I still like it. I mean, I do like it, but like once again, this was a fantasy creation. It would not have been able to, function in a dining room, or at least in our lifestyle. But I thought it was really pretty, and I wanted to see if I could create it, and I did. And there's another view of it. It's really pretty. The color, I love those colors, so it's very appealing when I look at it. And here's another view of the cascading fantasy dining room table arrangement. Here was another arrangement that I did. I didn't keep this one either. This was another fantasy style. This one was way more orange, and I incorporated some of the celery green pumpkins. I also decorated just 3 of those chairs. Obviously, would need every chair to be decorated, but I was looking for something dramatic and over the top, and I was grasping at straws and what I was going to do to try to inspire you or to impress you into doing, going outside the envelope or outside the box and creating something a little bit different and a little bit more dramatic for your table. This one I really like, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I left this one up. This was a combination of the whites, the celeries, apples, and the grapes and whatnot, to depict the bountiful harvest that fall is, and that I often represent my fall decor. Again, I'm not going to do something so crazy this year, even in terms of this. It's just I'm trying to keep it more elegant if I can, although this is kind of elegant. It's just a little bit over the top elegance. And there's the full view of it. And again, it's definitely not for everybody, and it would definitely be encumbering on a table, but remember, it's for show. And this is how I coordinated the china closet with that. I incorporated the same color pumpkins and the fruits and some china with green edging on it. I was big again with the green in the dining room, which I have been this year as well. and I'll see what I'm going to do in, as I decorate minimally for the fall. Over on the sidebar there, you see a big arrangement of gourds and celery greens and the grapes and whatnot to make it a full coordinated look. Okay, so we're moving into the foyer right now, and when I look at this, here's another cascading idea. I definitely do not like this when I look at it. I liked it a lot when I did it, and it was a lot of work, and maybe that's why I didn't take it apart, because I'm famous for putting things up and taking them apart. But this was just too much, and it is what it is. I mean, it was pretty. It had all the fall colors. It screamed fall. I just got carried away, I guess, and I was when I look at it right now, I'm just like, oh no, that's too much. I definitely will not be doing anything like that. I mean, I like that cascading look, I still do, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm holding back this year, definitely, especially with stuff like that. All right, moving into the family room here, and this is that wall unit that I have on the side there, and every single one of these cubbies was fall oriented. It had fall things in it. I'm not going to do that again either this year. I want to keep it way down, and like I said, more elegant and easier for me to transition into Christmas. I got this idea from a picture I saw on Pinterest of a storefront that had all wicker baskets cascading down the side, and I tried to incorporate that look in my mantle here. And the way I did that was I did chicken wire, then I did branches from the yard, and then the orange leaves, the wicker baskets, and then I started adding in pumpkins, sunflowers, and all of that other stuff. And I was happy with it. Now that I look at it now, I don't like the way I finished it off on the bottom. The wicker baskets, the apple baskets, are too close on the inside. They needed to be further apart and to make it expand rather than contract. So like I said, it's good to look back at what you've done, and it will direct you on a change that you may want to implement. Now, I completely forgot my window in the front that I did this fall tree. I thought I did my entire crew of scarecrows in there, but as I look at that, I still like that. I think that's neat. I might even repeat something very close to that for the window. That takes me through fall, Halloween, and then I'll just add in a turkey and it'll be ready for the transition to Christmas. On the front door, what I did was I used a chicken wire and then branches up the side, and I put in white lights and orange lights, or amber lights I think, and then the leaves, and I really liked the way that looked. I kept it up. I changed the leaves out for Christmas, I changed the leaves out for the winter, and then I changed it out again for the spring. And there's the look that I had on the front porch with the window. Okay, buddy, I hope this was helpful for you. It was helpful for me as I get ready to plan for my fall decor for 2024. Thanks so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Please drop me a comment, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.